Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I'm going to do a collective for today. Today is Saturday, May 17th, 2025. You may follow me on the Talk, the Tube, the Lemonade, the Blue Sky Social, the Pinterest, my blog, or not. Totally up to you. Take what resonates. It all might resonate. It might not. It might be affirmations. It might be read. I don't know. Take what resonates. If it fits, fabulous. If it doesn't, leave it on the table for someone else. How's that? That was a jumbled mess. The Price of Love Oracle by Crystal Banner. I know I just did this last night, but I knew when I was doing the reading last night that I was going to do it again today. I already knew. We got one on the table. Two on the table. That's not good. Okay, I swear to God, I keep seeing something like fly across, but like big. I think I'm imagining things. I'm imagining things. I keep seeing it like out of the corner of my eye, and it looks like it should be like a big white dog, but it's not on the ground. It's in the sky. Where is it? We got three on the table. Okay, is this the message? We're going to do two more shuffles. Because it's fine if this is a message. It's just... I just want to make sure. Hilarious. Top of the deck is confusion, shattered, know your worth, interference. All right, let me set this over here. So we got four cards with bottom of the deck. This is pretty simple, y'all. We got triggered. We got healing. If you're interested in Crystal Banner's cards, you can go to kaleidadope.com. She sells her cards there. She also has an Etsy shop on Etsy. I think I've bought from both, if I'm not mistaken. We got Surrender. And I actually bought one of her decks off of eBay because I don't think she makes it anymore. I can't remember. I don't know. I don't think it was this one. I can't remember which one it was. We got Redacted, bottom of the deck. Feminine, masculine, take how it resonates. It doesn't matter. So someone... So here's the thing. Someone is triggered by healing. Like other people that heal themselves, that this person doesn't get it. It ticks them off. And I don't think it's because they can't figure out how to heal. I mean, anybody can figure out how to heal. everybody heals themselves differently. That's the whole thing. So you healing yourself is going to be a different experience than how I healed myself, right? We're all different. We're not the same. So it's not that this person couldn't figure out how to heal themselves. They don't want to, okay? And it pisses them off when other people do. It pisses them off when other people get like that enlightenment, they get that epiphany, and they're like, okay, I need to do something about my life. Like, I can't just sit here anymore. This person gets pissed off. This person either did or they will surrender, meaning they're going to say, "Oh yeah, like I'm going to heal myself. I'm going to go to therapy. I'm going to get on meds, or I'm going to, get help for my addictions if I have addictions. Like I'm going to work on myself, I want to be, I want to be more healthy, etc." No, they don't. No, they don't. They really don't. This is someone that has like so this is someone that would have issues, okay? Again, possibly with addictions, possibly mental health, right? Mental illness, however you want to phrase that. And this is someone that wants to put up a mask, wear a face that says, "Oh, I'm healing. I'm good," right? Like, "I'm good. I'm like you. I'm like everybody else. I'm healing," right? Like, right. Like seriously, it gives off a very pushy energy of, "I'm doing my work, I'm healing, what about you?" Kind of defensive, very defensive, in your face, just putting it out there into the world like, "I'm doing what I need to do, are you? Maybe you're the one that's not healing," right? They kind of turn it around back on you. Whoever this person is that's pretending to heal, they're really not. Like, this is just confirmation that they're not. And when I look at this card, right, you could say like, "Oh, this person is surrendering," like they're waving the white flag. They're giving in, they need help, whatever. But really look at this picture, y'all. Really look at this picture. This person is waving a white flag like, "Oh, I surrender. I give," right? They're drowning. This person is drowning. Look at it. They just have a hand out of the water. They could have a snorkel mask you gotta have, right? I mean, they could have like a tank or a breathing tube down there, but let's just take it as we see it. You can't see it. This person's drowning. Whatever they're doing, however they're living their life, they are drowning. We'd like to say that when people hit rock bottom, they pull themselves up by their bootstraps and they get help. But a lot of the time that's not the case. People will hit rock bottom and they die there. They don't make it. This would be like somebody not knowing what rock bottom is. Like consistently making really poor choices for themselves and doing the things that they should not be doing to and from and for themselves. And just like this person hits rock bottom and they just keep going. Like, let's drill into the bottom and keep going, right? because I haven't hurt myself enough. All because this person is triggered by healing. They don't want to heal. And they know they can, you know. I'm of the personal belief that anybody can heal. Anybody can do the work. The thing is people either A, don't heal because they're afraid of the work, and or B, they're afraid of what's on the other side of the work. Because when you give up your addictions, when you give up your past, when you decide, okay, I'm no longer going to be a slut, I'm no longer going to be a drinker, I'm no longer going to do drugs, I'm no longer going to gamble, I'm no longer going to spend money I don't have. When you give up all these things and you start going within and you start healing yourself and you heal the trauma, what is on the other side for you? How are you going to survive? Because you're not going to have those crutches. You don't have that, you don't have that to fall back on. I gave up drinking in November. I haven't had a gummy, you know, I don't know, whatever, I call them weed gummies, but I haven't had one since last spring. It's been over a year for that. It's been over 6 months since I've had a drink. And I feel great. It's not, I could care less about the drugs. Like I've never really ever been reliant on that. And the alcohol for me was always binge drinking. So I've gone my whole life, months, years without drinking, but I don't even, like, it doesn't even bother me. Like, I'm literally not standing here like, oh, I could use a drink. Oh, I could use a drink. I got so many other things going through my mind, so many other things that I'm doing, that I'm working on. Work, like my actual job, my cats, my home, paying bills, surviving, eating, like taking care of my car. Like, I don't have time. I don't have time to be worried about, like, what I'm going to do or what I'm not going to do. I just do what I do. And I do what I do when I want to do it. When I want to be creative and I want to do something, I do it. I think people heal, and I think they think about too much about, or people don't heal and they think too much about what's on the other side of that healing. When really, in reality, if you're getting rid of all those addictions, if you're getting rid of all those stereotypes that you were living, if you're getting rid of all the people in your life that never helped you, if you're literally redoing your whole life, you leave yourself open for so much more to bring in. New people, good people, people that'll show you the way, people that'll be encouraging. You leave yourself open for hobbies, for an extra job if you need an extra job, to do things for yourself, exercise, reading, whatever the case may be. On the other side of that healing is time. Is time. When you're in your addictions, when you're low vibrational, when you're toxic, the only thing you have time for is bullshit. And you waste a lot of that time on bullshit. But when you're healing, you have nothing but time. You can create and do and be whoever you want to be. I think some people get scared of that. People have this, like, ultimate fear that they're going to try something or do something and then they're going to fail. So fucking what? Fail. So what? Fail. No one's perfect. We're all humans. We all make mistakes. You know, nothing to be ashamed of there. This person puts up a pretty good mask about being on a healing journey when they're absolutely not. And again, for anybody that would look closely at this person, they would see that they're drowning. They're not making it. I'm going to leave it there. I hope the message resonated for you. I hope you were entertained. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll talk to you later. Bye.